This video is about noun clauses. Before the midterm, you learned about adverb clauses. Those are dependent clauses that act like adverbs in a sentence. And recently, you learned about adjective clauses. Those are dependent clauses that act like adjectives in a sentence. Now we will learn about noun clauses. A noun clause is also a dependent clause. It acts like a noun or a noun phrase or a pronoun in a sentence. The noun clause often answers what, and they usually start with these markers: who, what, where, when, why, how, the WH words, including whenever, wherever, how much, how many, the WH words, or that, or if, or whether. Now don't let it confuse you that these words, some of these words, look like the words we start adjective clauses with, or look like the words we start adverb clauses with. These ones are starting noun clauses, so it's important to know what the clause does. It's acting like a noun and starting with these words. Noun clauses can be subjects. The essay was excellent. In this sentence, my subject is the essay. This also happens to be a noun. The essay is a noun. I can replace the essay with a noun clause. What was excellent? Who, what, where, when, why, how, that, if, or whether. What you wrote was excellent. Okay, I've started with the marker what. I have a subject, you, and I have a verb, wrote. Other markers? What you wrote was excellent. Who you wrote about was an excellent choice. Where you wrote was an excellent place. When you wrote was an excellent time. Why you wrote was an excellent reason. How you wrote was excellent. Whether or if you wrote it or not was the question. These are all noun clauses. They start with a noun clause marker. They have a subject and they have a verb. My subject is you. My verb is wrote. Noun clauses can also act like objects. I know it. It is the object in my sentence. I can replace it with a noun clause. You know what? I know who, what, where, when, why, how, that, if, or whether. I know that writing is challenging. I could also say, I know writing is challenging. You can omit that when the noun clause is the object. I know that writing is challenging is correct. I know writing is challenging is also correct. I know it. You know what? I know what you should do. If there's a WH word, you cannot omit the WH word. I know what you should do is correct. I know you should do. That's not correct. You need the WH word. I know what you should do. Okay, other markers. I know that writing is challenging. I know who you should speak to. I know what you should do. I know where you should go. I know when you should start. I know why he should do it. I know how you should write it. I don't know whether or if you did it or not. Noun clauses can also be objects of prepositions. I thought about it. The preposition in this sentence is about. About, for, between, in, on. You know your prepositions. Okay, I thought about it. You thought about what? I thought about who, what, where, when, why, how, if, or whether. After a preposition, we probably won't use that. But the other markers work. I thought about what you wrote. I thought about what you wrote. I thought about who you told. I thought about where you should go. I thought about when you came. I thought about why you did it. I thought about how you wrote it. I thought about whether or if you finished it or not. Okay, the underlined part is my noun clause. It's acting like a noun in my sentence, starting with one of those markers, has a subject, has a verb. These are good noun clauses. We could also use ever when it's not specific, like whoever submitted their essay is happy. Wherever we meet will be quiet. Whenever we meet should be after dinner. Whoever submitted their essay is the noun clause. Wherever we meet is the noun clause. Whenever we meet is the noun clause. It has a marker and a subject and a verb. Okay, so here's some practice. I know what. What is how to manage my time. I search for what. I want to know what. Sometimes I question what. Okay, remember you can use who, what, where, when, why, how, that, if, or whether. Think about it. Here are some answers. I know that online delivery is new to most students. That, subject, verb. What I am learning is how to manage my time. What, subject, verb. I search for where I can find learning content. Where, subject, verb. I want to know what classmates are doing. What, subject, verb. Sometimes I question if others feel like me or not. If, subject, verb. Okay, now that you know about noun clauses, check out the worksheet on eConestoga. Read the worksheet and fill in the blanks. There are some activities there, and these activities will be similar to what's on your test. When you're finished the worksheet, you can check your answers. And that's all about noun clauses.